What if Kamala Harris, our current vice president, decided to team up with Israel for a massive attack on Iran's nuclear facilities? Now, hold on a minute. Before we rush to any conclusions, let's unpack this idea and explore its implications. Right now, and right here, let's give you the inside details. When you look at the current geopolitical climate, a preemptive strike against Iran's nuclear capabilities might seem like a strategic move. Iran has been advancing its nuclear program, which has raised eyebrows not just in Israel but across the globe. A targeted attack could be justified as a means to prevent a nuclear arms race in the Middle East and to protect not just Israel, but also American interests in the region. Imagine this. If Kamala Harris were to back such a bold military action, it could position her as a decisive leader willing to take the tough steps necessary for national security. In today's world, where perception often trumps reality, a show of strength could rally support and significantly boost her approval ratings. It could shift the narrative around her leadership, showcasing her as a capable commander-in-chief ready to protect American allies and interests. But here's the catch. Does she have the political savvy to pull this off? The answer might just be a resounding no. If she truly understood the intricacies of global politics, the ramifications of military action, and the domestic fallout that could ensue, wouldn't she consider this option seriously? Instead, Harris has often opted for a more diplomatic approach, which, while noble, might not have the immediate impact needed to sway the electorate in a significant way. Now, let's be real. Donald Trump is sharpening his knives for the upcoming election. He's been a master at capitalizing on perceived weakness, and right now, Harris is playing the long game while he's out there making headlines. If she fails to respond to the growing tensions and assert her position, he's gonna capitalize on that and stomp all over her with a landslide victory come November 5th, 2024. Just look at the 2016 election. Trump's unpredictable tactics caught everyone off guard. He won on a platform that promised to shake things up. And if Harris isn't careful, she could easily become his prime target. Welcome back to Inside Details. If you're enjoying what you're hearing, subscribe and hit the like button to continue to get value from Inside Details. It helps the algorithm so that more people can see it. Now, let's think about history for a moment. Bold moves often define political legacies. Take, for example, President Reagan's approach during the Cold War. His willingness to confront the Soviet Union head-on reshaped global dynamics. Or look at George W. Bush's decision to invade Iraq. Whether you agree with it or not, it was a clear statement of intent that reverberated through American politics. In contrast, leaders who shy away from decisive action often find themselves on shaky ground. So what does this mean for Harris? She needs to recognize that in today's political arena, playing it safe might not be enough. The public is looking for someone who isn't afraid to take risks. They want to see a leader who can make tough calls. If she continues to sidestep the tough questions and avoid strong stances, she could be setting herself up for a disaster in the upcoming election. As we ponder these implications, keep your minds open. Tomorrow, we're going to dive into a fascinating discussion on the real cost of war. What military actions mean for the American economy. This topic is crucial because military actions don't just affect foreign policy. They have direct consequences for our economy, social stability, and even everyday life for Americans. You don't want to miss it, so stay tuned. Until tomorrow, see you right there and right then.